Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the 5th episode of the 2nd season of the Lightsoutco pod. I'm your host, Chris. I'm with my other host,
Matt.
And we're here today with a very special guest, my girlfriend, Sage Ray.
Hey.
We're so excited to have Sage on the podcast. It's been a little bit since we've talked about it, and we're here to make it happen. We have one in particular topic today that we're going to talk about, but let's begin with just asking, like, how's everybody's day going? How's everybody feeling today?
Solid. It's a little warm.
Yeah, it is a little warm.
Still. Just waiting for this heat to
Gets hotter in
be
this
gone.
room too, for sure.
Yeah. So many beautiful people in here.
Yeah, dude.
It's hard.
Absolutely. Sage, how you doing?
Doing good.
Good.
It is pretty warm in here, as Matt said.
Yes.
Doing
But
pretty good.
Doing good.
Dandy.
Yeah. Excited to be on the pod?
I am excited to be on the pod. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
First time
Yeah.
audience member. Now
Yeah,
she's
she was a first-time
front
audience
and
member.
center.
Now she is a part of the podcast herself. So, yeah, we're excited. We'll leave her handle, obviously, and her art page because she does her little art, and I love it. And you guys should check it out. It's Sage Ray Studios on Instagram. We'll actually leave it on the screen right now. But she's pretty talented. You're an aspiring tattoo artist, right?
Yeah, I would like to be a tattoo artist one day.
Yes, that's the
Be
plan.
fun.
And she works hard at her craft. So, yeah, go leave her a follow and check out some of her work. But, yeah, let's get into, the main topic of the evening. And it's a controversial one, and Matt brought this to my attention earlier this week. He said, can money buy happiness? And I'm on that spectrum of yes and no, but I want to hear what you guys have to say because yes and no is not a good answer. So let's start with you, Matt.
It's funny because I was talking to Larry about this earlier while we were at work.
Shout out Larry.
So Larry kind of gave his very insightful opinion on it, but my initial response is yes. I believe money can buy happiness.
That shook me. I thought you were going to say no, so
Really?
continue.
Yeah, no. So I mean, I feel like people who say that money can't buy happiness either like come from money and that's like all they know, so it's like that's their life. It's like money is not an object to them. But it's like if you're just kind of the average Joe and you kind of I wouldn't say come from nothing because, I mean, we don't come from nothing, but it's like we definitely have financial hardships and stuff like that. So just imagine where you have this financial stability where, you know, your car payment comes up and it's not a hindrance on your day. It's like, I got to pay this. I got to pay however $200 something. Like, what do I have to cut out now in order to kind of save? So you're like juggling your responsibilities, and you know, once you become a homeowner, you have to worry about that stuff, and it's just like it's always a stress factor when.
So I don't want to interrupt, but you mean like you're on more of the financial freedom aspect. Like financial freedom is what buys happiness in that sense. Like not money itself, the materialistic thing, but like having that financial freedom so you don't have to worry about your bills and stuff like that.
I mean, ideally, that's how I see it. But of course, like, yeah, if I had money, like, and I wanted to buy whatever I wanted to, like, I believe that buys happiness. Like, think of the quality of life that you can improve, like, for your friends or family. Like,
family, especially if you come from a home that's, like you said, like you don't come from the best area, right, or like the projects, for example.
Right.
You come from anywhere that's like just not somewhere where you think that you can make it out of or your family can make it out of, like getting them out of it.
Right.
That's like the main motive, I feel like.
Yeah. Like I've lived in a 3-decker my entire life. Like it would be great to have a house with an actual backyard because, you know, my backyard it's not the smallest, but clearly, I mean, it's not the biggest either.
It's not what you hope. Like, it's not what a backyard should be. You
right.
know? Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, just being able to have the money. And obviously, I think it is, in a way, like happiness for myself as well, being able to, like, give my parents, like, a house
Mm-hmm.
or, you know, pay off their cars so they don't have to worry about car payments and stuff like that. So it's just like, in that sense, yes, I believe money can buy happiness. In which way are you kind of thinking of it, or
like as a yes or as a no?
Well, you made mine like a financial thing, right? So
yes,
financial freedom and
financial freedom. So I don't think. So my thing is money doesn't buy your happiness, but the more money you make, the easier life becomes. And not saying that like rich people have like easy lives, because they don't necessarily at the same time. Like there's a lot of struggles that people go through, and we can't live those struggles because we obviously only live our own lives.
rich people struggles.
Yeah, whatever you want to call them. But I think that if you're truly, working towards a goal and you're constantly worrying about money, that you never will truthfully be able to hit that goal, because you're constantly worried about this money factor. Like, oh, I don't have enough money coming in for this or that. And especially if you're in a job or an occupation that isn't what you want to do, you're going to eventually find a way that, okay, maybe this isn't what I want to do in life, but I don't know how to make money elsewhere. I don't know how to make my craft turn into a moneymaker, stuff like that. So I think people struggle with the fact that like they get stuck in this same cycle that, okay, paycheck to paycheck, but I can't get out of that habit.
Right.
Rich people, they don't have that issue because, their bills automatically pay. They know that their money's coming out. They probably have multiple sources of income. And not to say that they don't work hard enough, but they've worked hard enough to that point where, they have the financial freedom, and now they can kind of lay off on that a bit. But again, we don't know what those people go. Like I cannot see what these kind of people go through. Like I don't have that much in my bank account, so I don't see these people going crazy, and I don't see the day-to-day struggles. Like maybe one day they wake up and they're just having like a bad morning. I don't know what a bad morning is for them. I know a bad morning for me is like, shit, my tank's empty. I don't really want to fill up. Gas is fucking pricey. And like, like our struggles are different from there. So I can only like base it off my struggles, and my struggles is like financial freedom would make my problems a lot easier. So that's where I see it. And that was a long spiel, but I got to the point.
Their struggles are they have to drive the Lamborghini instead of the Rolls Royce today.
And
so
the Tesla drove itself to work or some shit,
Yeah.
But
what are your thoughts, Sage?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I definitely think that money contributes to happiness. So like my answer would be yes over no, but I don't think it's like
the end all.
Yeah, I don't think it's like the end all. I think it's definitely like who you surround yourself with and like everything, but money definitely plays a factor, because I know that when I'm having financial hardships, it definitely puts a damper on
your days.
my days. Paying bills, like worrying about like paying bills weekly is like definitely tough. So having money to like just like afford your bills monthly would be cool. And that definitely like would make a happier like month for myself.
Right.
But I think, I don't know. It's like such a tough thing, because I want to say like no, because I don't want to be that money self-centered person. But at the same time, I want so much money.
Right.
I want all the money.
Right.
Because you want
everything.
Exactly. And that goes back to like materialistic things make us like happy, but not like it's happy for a short period of time.
Right.
Like temporary happiness pretty much. But like let's say something that you buy, that plants, for example, right? So you buy plants.
Love plants.
Plants continuously make you happy, and like a new one makes you happy, and you take care of that plant for a while and stuff like that. That plant becomes part of you. So if you're spending money on stuff that you're passionate about, or like brings you those happiness thing, like that's where it comes down to. Like that's where I see it as a plus. And like my parents are constantly stressing about money and like telling me like, why are you spending so much on this, that? It's like, maybe I just wanted to get like food one night out. Like that's like this, maybe I just wanted that after like eating so well after the last like week and a half or something like that. So I truly think that like sometimes you just gotta buy things to, get rid of that temporary like burden or damper that you have, and you're like, okay, and not feel bad about that afterwards. Obviously, if you don't have the money and you're like really, really struggling bad, that's where you have to be more frugal and like not spend a literal cent. And that's when it becomes probably the most struggle that you can possibly go through. I had a lot of times in college where I went through that and like constantly was living off like $10 to my name. So like that in itself,
every night.
bro, I was stealing Oh God, this is bad.
You're
I was
having a good
stealing
night's sleep for
stealing
dinner?
oatmeal from the calf after my last swipe of the day. Stealing oatmeal from the calf and cereal, putting it in like a Tupperware,
Right.
bringing it back to my dorm, and then I would make oatmeal with cereal and like a scoop of peanut butter in there and just eat that. It was good, but like that's broke shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I was
Malnourishment.
just like really trying to survive at that point,
Man's
but
eating like a 7-year-old.
there was moments where I just didn't have money, and those moments come about. But like that's why you try to get yourself out of the ruts. You try to get yourself out of the holes and make some money. And I'm still trying to figure out like multiple sources of income. Like I want to be able to do that. Like that's a tough thing in itself, but I'm trying to get into reselling and stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, my final answer on that is money does buy happiness, but the financial freedom aspect is the main, like the pinnacle of that. So yeah.
Kind of going along with like buying things that you really enjoy. Like Sage, I'm sure there's times where it's like you'd really like a new plant, but it's like, oh, do I really have like the funds to be making this purchase right now, or do I have like other responsibilities that I'd have to take care of first?
Yeah.
And I know it's the same for me. Like I have a ton of hobbies. Like I like buying watches. Like I have like kind of a mini watch collection. I play guitar, so obviously like
Those are expensive.
guitars are not cheap. Yeah, you're looking up from like, I mean, the prices, it ranges, but like 500 is low end pretty
Yeah.
much, and like it can go up into like the couple thousand, stuff like
And
that.
don't you have to buy like do you have to buy attachments for those and stuff like that? Because
Guitar, I mean, all you really need is like straps, but just think of like amplifiers. You can buy a decent amp that I have. It was like 400, and it's like a room size one, like tiny. So if you want something like very like studio grade, like that's more money. And you know, I collect my little like my Funko things, like the Marvel superhero ones. And
do you have an Instagram for that?
I do.
Yeah, you should shout that out. Come on.
Man. That's my nerdy
Yo,
side.
yeah, I know, but
That's
people are
cool.
into that, dude. So
Yeah,
that's a
I gotta
big
set 'em
market.
up. I have 'em.
I literally was watching a YouTuber the other day, and he was showing his collection. And
I
was
literally
like,
have
shit,
them
that's
all
fucking
in like
crazy.
these moving boxes because of my apartment. Like I don't have the space to like line them up. So it's like, you know,
You don't have the space in your apartment. I've been there, bro. You got space.
It'd probably be the whole room, bro.
In the
Like,
dining room? Dude,
No, not
do
the
it.
dining
Yes.
room.
People walk in. You bring in a girl home. It's
Right.
like, this is my dining room, and this is my Funko collection.
So just close your eyes until we get into my bedroom.
You know that episode of iCarly when the
Beanie Babies, yes,
That's the
that's
most
be-
terrifying thing in the world. Don't do that to a girl.
Right, that's gonna be me, bro.
Don't do that to a girl.
Right.
kind of look like that guy, too.
No, chill. The leather jacket, but he's wicked into like
Yeah.
Beanie Babies.
She thought he was a bad boy, yeah.
Yeah.
She got him tools.
No.
Power tools.
Yeah, she
Nah.
got him power tools as a gift, yeah. Good memory, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But I mean, Larry, again, bringing it back to Larry, he kind of, I don't want to say played devil's advocate because his points were valid, but it's like, in the way that Sage said that, you know, money is not the end all to happiness, Larry would say like, all right, so you have all this money, that's great. But what about love? What about, you know, these other aspects of life as well? And it's like, when you're rich, do you get a girl who's really in it for you, or is it for the money? And then you kind of, the example he brought up was like Jeff Bezos, the richest man in the world, whatever.
Think his wife really loves him?
Well, you know, she left and took
Or-
half.
Right. Do you think she actually loved him, like, in the first place?
You never know.
Because you can look at athletes in the same respect, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like PJ Washington, he had who was it? He was married to Brittany Renner, I think, or they weren't married or some shit. I don't know. But she gets so much money in child support now because they're split.
It's insane.
Yeah,
Because
so-
it's based off like your monthly income, I believe.
Right.
So if you're an NBA star,
if you're any professional athlete, someone like, I feel like that happens more with professional athletes or like actors or like, you know, people obviously in the social scene. I'm not gonna say like Kim Kardashian always went for people that were like a big spotlight, but like that was just because of her platform in a sense. Like she had money too. Like it's not like she didn't have money and she was constantly going after someone, but there's a lot of people that would like, men and women, that go after, you know, people that have money and try to take advantage.
yeah. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like money is such a societal thing. Like it's worldwide. Like if you have money, you have status, and that's just how you're viewed in the world. You think of like people who, even do YouTube or you try and start their own business. It's for themselves, but at the end of the day, the ultimate goal is like to get the money. Mm-hmm. You look at, I kind of want to talk about this, but you look at OnlyFans. Like I saw a clip on, it was like Barstool or whatever. They have their little thing, and they were talking to this girl who has like, I forget. I think she said like 9,000 followers on it, and she charges $30 a month. Or $30 for a subscription, which is what, $30 a month, whatever. So,
yeah, they're like monthly subscription.
So you do the math, whatever, the 9,000 times $30 a month, and it's like people like women they're able to make this bag so easily, and it's like just some things come so much easier, and I feel like shit, if I could, I would.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't? Like honestly, like I put it back to like Twitch. Like I go on twitch.tv, and like you literally just go to like the game categories. The top viewed things are all like it just face cams of girls are very attractive. Dude, I've seen very either attractive girls or like guys and girls together. Like that's what gets the views. That's what gets people to click on them and stuff like that.
Right. And this girl, on the Barstool, she wasn't even like that attractive. $30.
Well, you're picky too, so
no, trust. I'll show you after, but
I don't care.
But I'm just saying, like, you don't even have to like show yourself. People, like, men have these weird fetishes where it's like, let me see your feet, and it's like people will pay for feet.
Feet finder.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Feet finder.
Yeah,
but even on
on
OnlyFans.
I was gonna.
Listen, if I could, I would.
Well, money was getting tight,
I would not look at you any different way. I'd be like, damn, this is the easiest bag ever.
Yeah, get that
bag. I had a pair of shoes for sale on Facebook Marketplace, and a guy offered me like $60 to wear them.
And wanted her to wear them more.
With no socks.
Yes, right.
For like 3 months, and then ship it to him.
This is insane because guys will, like, I know on...
It's the market, man.
I think you can do like, gym worn socks. Like, who wants them? And people will pay money for it.
Like, he was like, are they extra stinky? I was like,
oh my God.
Oh, dude, a couple months ago, that actually reminds me. A couple months ago, I was on Twitter, and there's a Twitch streamer. Her name was, what's her name? She's like a redheaded, I don't know. She's hella popular for doing like hot tub streams and stuff. She was literally fucking selling jars of the hot tub water.
Oh, wait.
I don't know her name.
I remember there was an Instagram girl, Belle Delphine. I don't know if you remember her. She was like from the UK, and she was selling like bathtub water.
That's disgusting. Yeah,
but
it's
like
probably the same.
thing.
It was the same thing. Like this girl was doing the same exact thing. If anybody knows the name, please leave it, because it's on the tip of my tongue. I just can't think of it. But like, it was getting so much like attention and so much like money. I was like, that's fucking ridiculous.
Just look at like Bad Baby, like when the Catch Me Outside girl, like as soon as she hit 18.
For some reason, I was thinking of Bad Bunny.
No, Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
We got a Bad Bunny day in Boston. For whatever reason, the dude's not even from fucking Boston.
There was a concert at Fenway.
Okay.
Oh, well, I was just saying.
And that's enough for him to get his own day?
I mean, he has a big following, because you got to think about, what is he? Is he Dominican?
Of all the Hispanics in Boston?
That was probably, I mean, it's not wrong, but like, bro, what the hell's your problem? We're sorry for him. We really are.
But listen, like, men, stop. I get it. Like, you can be down bad sometimes, but at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do. Like, if I was a female and I was...
You're trying to get that bag?
Remotely good looking. Like, you don't even have to be a 10 out of 10. Obviously, they're going to make more money, but, like, shit, you can be... I know there's, like, moms on there probably who secure the bag. Like,
I have friends who have made so much money off of the app.
And it's insane.
It's crazy. You just platform yourself, like, on Twitter or something, and then you get followers, and that's it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Shout out to all the OnlyFans creators just doing their thing.
Yeah, no hate against you guys at all. I mean...
I'm trying to make YouTube my thing, and I'm just not.
It's just not as easy.
Twitch is hard. YouTube's hard. Socials is hard, but I have to blame myself. I'm not as active as I should be. Like, I should be on this thing of, like, posting stories and stuff so much that I don't care who like unfollows me and shit like that.
Right.
So I think it just literally has to go with networking yourself. And like you said, people platform themselves on social media for whatever it is. And the market, the last like 3 or 4 years, unfortunately for the youth, has been, you know, pornography and OnlyFans. So like you look at,
that's how some people survive the pandemic. But it's like,
it is, but
come
like,
on, guys,
you look at
the
ages
hub is
like
free.
14 through 17 though, and like,
right?
I think premium cost.
Who buys premium?
You know, any premium members, make sure you
share
know
your
that,
password.
Yeah. Make sure you let him know. I remember in fucking like middle school, this kid had the browser's password, and he was like selling it for like on the low, and I was like, damn, that's OnlyFans before OnlyFans, like literally, like that's what it was.
Yeah.
But all jokes aside, we'll get back to, you know, the main topic at hand. I think ages 14 through 17, you can see it especially, have been like, you can see it on TikTok, like they're like, it's sexualized, like everything is so like sexualized, and like
I was gonna say, even like those trendy dances and
yeah,
shit. You
like
look at
everything is so,
when Charlie D'Amelio came out and Addison Rae were like, they weren't even legal, right? They weren't 18.
No, like none of them.
14.
All that's what you see is you see 14, 15, 16. Like I was watching a Omega video on YouTube the other day, and this kid was going on like, oh, like how old are you? Because this girl was acting hella grown. She's like, oh, I'm 13. It's like, and then he put like, it did the memes and like all this shit. Like he's funny. Strayless, look him up. Strayless, great YouTuber. But yeah, I think that shit's kind of crazy how, you know, this generation, ever since I would say 2017, 2018, maybe even 2016, things have been like sexualized to a whole new extent. I think like pornography is fucking like insanely like popular to another extent. Like you see OnlyFans and stuff like so popular. You see like actresses or old YouTubers, like Corinna Kopf does OnlyFans as well, and she only does OnlyFans because she was one good looking, but she was a YouTuber. She was a YouTuber. Like she just did YouTube. She didn't have a market for like her body until she was like, oh, I'm making an OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Like people obviously thought she was hot through the videos, but no one ever thought she would actually make like an OnlyFans. She only came about it because she saw how
much money
it was gonna make her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And you don't even have to go all out. You could just throw the middle fingers over it, and it's just like you could charge $20 for a single. I don't fucking know.
Oh, I thought you had a subscription.
Again, if I had more money, probably.
Money buys happiness, everybody.
I have to budget. You know, I can't just throw it around willy nilly. But you ever seen that?
Willy nilly.
You ever seen the video? It was I think it was on Impulsive. So they were doing his podcast, and Corinna Kopf was on it or whatever, and she was talking about like how they used to like hook up or whatever, and she would give him blowjobs, and like how he would finish just like that. And Logan Paul was like, what can I say? Like she could suck the chrome off a Cadillac. And so I just thought that was funny. So you know her. Hey.
Nice.
I know her from David Dobrik.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like,
David
everybody
Dobrik,
knows
bro.
her from David Dobrik's vlogs. I'm not a fan of David Dobrik either, but when COVID was happening, like how many videos did you watch of him? Like during like
I like watched him like my sister Cadence got into him, and then I started watching it because of her. Like right when COVID happened.
Right, and they were like only 5 minutes, so like they were just entertaining enough to watch, and you could like binge a few, and then
420.
Yeah, 420. That's how long they were. It was very, very smart, good marketing ploy. But I'm not a big fan of David just because he's crazy about his numbers. Just crazy about his numbers, both money and like subs, all that shit. But to each his own. He got where he is. I'm a big fan of Jeff. I like his podcast, Jeff FM. Yeah, you don't know who that is? Huh?
No.
Yeah. I forgot his last name.
There's like this morning show that I always used to listen to, like growing up, like going to the beach and stuff like that. It was I don't know if you've ever heard of the radio station WAAF. It was like that was like the rock station pretty much. Yeah. So it was the Greg Hill show, and it's just like growing up, it was just like one of the funniest because they're just like, I don't know, it's just funny shit. Like they talk a lot about sports and stuff like that. Like that was one of their things, but there was about like 4 of them on. One of them was like a ex-professional Boston Bruins player, Lyndon Byers. So it was him. Greg Hill, he's the main guy. They used to have this guy named Spaz, but it was just like funny stuff. So I mean, as far as like podcasts or like stuff like that goes, and that he's still doing the show now. It moved to WEEI, which is
the sports network, right?
Right. So now it's just like on the sports network, because WAAF, I don't
even think they're around anymore.
No, they're not. It's like a Christian rock station now, so which is ironic, but
nice.
But no, yeah. So that's still going around. I think he has like a former Patriot as like one of his co-hosts and stuff like that. So
that's what radio is the reason why podcasts are so big. You know what I'm saying? Like radio started that shit. That's kind of crazy to think about.
And yeah, he's just always been entertaining to me. So
big shout out
that man.
Big shout out. Yeah, you got a shout out to anybody? No. Respect.
Just a slight shout out to Cadence.
Yeah, just a slight shout out.
Shout out to Cadence.
Yeah,
there you go. Does she watch us?
I don't. Probably not.
Probably not. Damn.
Fake fan.
Fake.
She doesn't really listen to podcasts, though. She reads.
She can watch us on YouTube.
She reads.
That's true. But she just reads for like hours.
I wish I could do that.
No, but she's wild. She reads like crazy ass books. We're not gonna put her on blast. But she's fucking. She needs to slow down on her aging process.
Cadence, read all you want.
She's crazy. She takes the gym serious though, so shout out to Cadence. Sage is also taking the gym more serious now. I mean, she always has, but she just got a new gym membership where the gym I go to is, and like up in the weight, up in the workouts,
getting the gains,
learning some more. But I have to say, like, I never thought this. I was always one that was like would see couples in the gym together working out. Me and Sage we work out like near each other. We don't work out with each other because we're doing different shit.
We don't work
you finish a set and you're just like you finish a set and you're just like
it's
better than like
we say what's up.
It's better than being on top of each other, but you're like
that's what I'm saying is we say what's up to each other throughout the gym. But I have to say, like, I'm not even trying to be that guy, but like just being at the gym with your like significant other it's a good experience. You know what I'm saying? So truthfully, like,
can't relate.
I'm not. That's what I'm trying. He always gotta make it.
It's not a pity.
That's what I'm saying. He always got a pity on himself. Yo, if you're single, hit up my boy Matt to make him get out of my ears.
Matt
for real.
needs a girlfriend.
No. Focus on ourselves.
He's lonely.
He's not focused on himself.
I've been focusing on myself.
Yeah.
Chasing the money. I work so hard for the money that is supposed to bring me happiness.
Chasing the money. Shout out Dev.
If there's a market for male OnlyFans,
would you
let me know?
Yeah, actually, I got a question for you,
bro. If I was hung, yes, I would.
Be a porn star?
Oh.
No.
What's the difference?
I know there.
Because I'm too picky. I'm too picky.
Would you not be one? Male, like from the male perspective or female perspective? You can say from both.
No, I mean like there's a difference between OnlyFans and like porn.
Well, I'm saying like that's sex work in itself.
I think I jumped the question. I thought he was going to say if you were.
I thought he was asking
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
That's what I thought.
Oh,
that's why I was like, no. Yeah, of course, man. Like,
no, I'm saying porn because OnlyFans is different.
Probably not.
I wouldn't do either, but like, I feel like
porn is harder from a male.
Vastly different from OnlyFans.
Right, and I feel like it's actually much harder for a guy to do porn than it is OnlyFans. No, than it is OnlyFans because that man has a schedule where he has to know, he has to nut, and he has to like make that shit a thing. Sorry, I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. You know how it is. We have these conversations. You know, we're just
first female on. Sorry.
Yeah.
She's one of the guys though, low key.
Not to me.
That'd be weird.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What's up, bro? Dap her up afterwards, like, good shit.
Nah, but me and Sage have been dating for a good month and some change now, but we've been talking for like almost the whole entire year, pretty much.
Damn.
Since like February.
Yeah, February. Yeah. So
she used to just be like the donut girl, but now.
Yo, that's crazy. Don't say that about my girl.
I actually am the donut girl again.
What? You work there again?
I work there.
I'm dead.
Yeah, she just got a few days a week there, but you know what that means, bro.
I'm about to get fat again.
Yo, no, but yeah, I think that
chasing the bag. How many jobs do you have? You have what, like 3 now?
I got hired today for another 2 jobs, so I currently have 5 jobs.
But this is Sage's thing because she's like constantly thinking about her next move,
which is good.
Which is like so good at her age too. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I forgot. She's like
born in 2000, bro.
22. I don't know about you,
but I'm feeling 22.
That's 4 years.
Yo,
difference.
We're losing track of time for real. Do you have any idiots in the news this week?
We do have some idiots in the news. We're going local, not too local.
Hey pal,
sorry to
you just blowing from stupid
Idiot! What are you? An idiot sandwich.
I'm just a party pooper because I edit these and sometimes I get a little bored, a little halfway through. Not bored, but
He wants
tired.
you to know that he puts in work.
I'd be putting in that work on the field,
Put the lights
on the court, in the studio, in the gym,
in the studio,
wherever you want.
What's the studio?
No, this studio.
This is
no,
the studio.
This is the
I don't
studio.
be. I don't be spitting on the mic.
You ready for the idiots?
Yeah. Yeah, get to it.
We're going to Connecticut. Losing track
Cross
of
the
time and he
border.
goes on a tangent.
Bro.
Connecticut man sentenced to 65 years for wife's killing in a Fitbit murder case.
Fitbit.
What?
So.
All right. I'm listening.
All right, you ready?
You got me by the hook.
This is why I don't wear smartwatches or anything like that. So, 46-year-old man was convicted by a jury in May of murder and other charges. He maintains his innocence. You see him do this all the time throughout the pod? It's because he has a smartwatch. That shit's annoying. Like he's swatting a fly. Anyways.
I don't bat mine.
So he was arrested and he's being charged for murder of his wife. The killing that happened back in 2015. So it was a shooting at the couple's home 2 days before Christmas back in 2015. So my man had no sympathy. But the two young sons were in school, and then this drew national attention. And then it says, with the unusual Fitbit evidence that they found, it said that what he originally told the investigators when they looked at her Fitbit, the wife's Fitbit, it kind of contradicted what the husband was originally saying. So at the same time, this man was having an affair with a woman who was pregnant at the time of the killing and later gave birth to their child.
What the hell?
So my man has a side piece who's pregnant, and then he's out here murdering his wife with two sons already.
Bro, this sounds like Chris Watts. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know what his name is, but so I mean, just
Chris Watts is fucked. Though.
It's crazy, like the technology, like they solved this because of a Fitbit. Like you're gonna commit a crime during wearing a Fitbit. I don't know. I don't think they really.
If you're the criminal, do you even think about that?
That's probably not, honestly.
You think
because those watches become
damn,
like.
I'm getting a lot of steps in right now.
Yeah, my heart rate is crazy high right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't think they really go into depth. Oh wait. It says state police said that they gave them a timeline of events that conflicted with data on his wife's Fitbit, which showed she was moving around for about an hour after the time the husband said she was shot. There was also no signs of a struggle in the house, state police say. So
who's the idiot? The guy,
the fucking husband for wearing the Fitbit.
Right.
Imagine if you weren't wearing the Fitbit.
But I might be an idiot too.
Gosh,
because
damn it.
Fucking idiot, bro. You're gonna commit a crime. Take the Fitbit off.
Bro, I'm sorry. I'm the idiot too because I would not take the Fitbit off. I wear this Apple Watch. I'd be like, oh, I just killed someone. What time is it? 7:26. Sorry.
Wow, my heart rate is 192 right now.
Like I just don't think about that shit, but I should. Like technology that it can track you anywhere.
That shit is
track
like.
that shit.
Do you even take that off in the shower?
Yeah, I take it off in the shower.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
like to get it wet.
Is it waterproof? Aren't they
Yeah,
waterproof?
but
Water resistant.
You have to like shake the water out or some shit. I don't know. Not shake it, but it does.
You go
no.
into your workout thing and you like click lock and then like this little.
It just shoots water out.
you, like,
That's so
switch
weird.
The knob thing here.
And it makes little
and it goes,
vibrations. Yeah, it's so cool. It's kind of satisfying, no?
I usually just take it off when I get home. I only keep it on for like when I'm. Like,
You're at in the day. Yeah.
So many people are obsessed with these things, like tracking calories and shit like that. And
It's not very accurate for that
not
shit.
at all.
I use
people who are always like
apps for tracking.
posting, and I'm just like,
Oh, you're really coming at me. me right now, aren't
Nah,
you?
don't let him come at you.
But
I post my calories.
Yo, tell them an emoji to post in the chat if they made it this far. To post in the comments. What emoji?
if you've made it this far,
Unicorn.
The unicorn emoji. If you made it this far. Some people couldn't find the palm tree emoji.
in the last video.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was your boy Nick, or was it Zach?
Oh, someone I was trying to see the comment
Yeah.
and I couldn't find it.
It was one of the
It wouldn't load. It was
What's
one of
their
the
last name?
Eldars.
Eldars. Yeah, that's the last name.
It's probably Nick. Nick
Yeah.
is a hardcore supporter. He watches all of
Shout out to Nick, bro.
He watches all of our podcasts while he's at work. So priorities.
That's love.
And
I mean, when I'm bored, I would watch us too.
Another shout out to Tyler Quist. He watches
Yeah,
us
shout
as
out
well.
Ty. I see him. Well, I used to see him at the gym a little bit.
Yeah, he was
Hell
there
yeah.
today, but he forgot his shorts. So
Damn.
at the time of filming. So, but you ever see like going along with like Fitbit stuff? Like, oh, I don't know if it was a meme or is a real thing, but it's like, oh, like is there a way to like sync up smartwatches with someone else or no?
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
No. What do you mean sync up?
Because it was like, why,
Workouts. Yeah.
why is your heart rate so high at
think you can
3
do
in the
heart
morning?
Oh,
You ever seen that stuff?
You can't. Like, I don't think you can track each other's like heart rates.
No, but you can do workouts.
But
So
you
like
can check- you
maybe
can
if like
check.
finished a workout at like 3 a.m. Maybe
Yeah,
it was something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. It's like, why are
So-
you working out at 3 a.m.?
Yeah,
Like
so it's
something
like
like
people
that.
cheating,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
cheating on their significant
Right.
other, and
Yeah, because this will like if like I'm outside walking, it'll be like record your outdoor walk.
and
Right.
you have to
If-
say yes or no, or it just
You
does it.
have to click on it, but
Oh.
if you click like hit like if I ignored it for like 20 minutes and then I clicked okay, yeah, I want to record it, it would already be tracking.
Go
that
back
20
on your
minutes.
walk.
Oh.
But
It already knows.
and like for family members, if family members have a watch and they have the same iCloud, it's connected. So like if Kayla was
Maybe-
working out right now
Yeah.
and she finished a workout, it would say Kayla finished a workout, and I'd be able to see like
You
what
think
workout
couples?
she did.
You think couples can do that or no?
Yeah, I mean, if you sync
Maybe
your
that's how
Bible
they-
watch,
yeah.
yeah. So
It's like wow.
maybe you should just be loyal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Or-
oh, I
or
cheat.
take. Moral of the story: take the
watch
watch
off.
off.
Moral of the story, take
do
the
not
Fitbit
cheat
watch.
on your
Take-
significant other.
That's
That
the
too.
moral of the
That's,
story.
that's the second.
That's
one.
that's the main one.
That's the main one. I
Yeah.
don't want you
It's a
guys
two-parter.
just talking about from the whole.
What about murdering? What about murdering with the Fitbit on? Main of the story
Maybe
is
just don't murder. But
That's what I'm saying.
Also,
Well, he
don't wear a
was
Fitbit
cheating
watch.
at the so he was
cheating and murdering.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
maybe don't.
But why
Maybe
would
the
you-
10 Commandments are a
why
good
would-
thing to stand by.
why
Maybe
would
that's
you
what we
kill,
should-
like the lady with the 2 kids you already have.
because he
Why
was
would you
tired
kill
of
the
her.
pregnant wife.
What?
That's the same thing Chris Watts said. That's
He's
fucking
like,
terrible.
I'm so
All right, no,
tired
no,
of
no,
her.
no.
I'm gonna start new with this new
We're
girl.
ending off. We're ending off on
Yeah,
that.
but what are you gonna do with the 2 other kids? I mean, Chris Watts killed them, but he didn't kill his,
Oh
right?
no.
Wait,
Chris
no.
Watts didn't kill
Chris
his
Chris Watts killed his kids
Yeah,
and his
that's what
wife.
it said.
Yeah, but this guy didn't.
Oh yeah.
This guy
yeah,
left
yeah.
his kids because they were in school or
Yeah,
something.
Chris Watts was crazy.
Meaning that-
Yo, if you guys don't know about the Chris Watts case, go look that shit up on YouTube or something.
All my
It's
true
disturbing.
true
Yo,
crime
but
nerds.
True crime is fucking amazing. There's a YouTuber called JCS Criminal Psychology. He makes some great videos. Go check him out. I give a lot of shout outs to people. It's just because I'm a fan of them.
Yeah.
Maybe one day they'll
We're
recognize
supporters.
me. You know
Maybe
what I'm
someone
saying?
will shout us out.
Shout out Lightsoutco, baby. All right, but
Like, comment, subscribe.
yeah. Shout out to Nate.
Shout out Nate.
But Sage, do you have any final thoughts for the people on your first time on here? She's a big time supporter of our group and
Yes.
you know of us.
We're a big
And of
time
me,
supporter of
so-
Love
her.
you guys.
Yeah, I know you do. Love you.
No, I don't think I have any other like notes other than follow my art account.
Yes, follow her
Yes.
art
That's
account.
it.
That's how she's chasing the bag.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In a respectful way.
Hell yeah.
In a respectful way.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all. Matt, sign off.
That'll do it, ladies and gentlemen, for episode 5 of the Lights Out Co-Pod.
Hell
We
yeah.
hope to see you again next week for episode 6.
See you later.
Deuces.
Peace.